Thomas, acting is already a challenge.
Sure, yeah.
But in this case, you don't only have to act, but you have to be a super geek who knows everything about computers.
Yes.
How does one learn, the whole thing? The language, the reactions?
Just, about a decade of being a social outcast in elementary and junior high school. I was fortunate enough to be kind of like loosely into computers and stuff. It may come as a surprise, but I'm a bit of a nerd myself. I do like the odd Dungeons and Dragons and going to Renaissance fairs. But yeah, I mean, look, when it gets very technical, and Richard's got like a one-page monologue of like very technical coding speak, that is a little bit of a challenge. We actually have a technical consultant on set at all times to make sure what we're saying is accurate. Because if we aren't accurate, believe it or not, the techies of Silicon Valley do have access to the internet, and they will let you know if you've been inaccurate. So we strive for that.
Do you think your perception of technology has changed? Is something that produces less fear? Or
I was never scared of it. Like I'm someone who totally embraces it. But my perception, it's grown in the sense of the business side of it all. Just what type of money is at stake and how much of it is flowing through Silicon Valley. And now, after speaking to a few people, how everybody's currently worried about this bubble bursting and all this kind of stuff. So.
Everybody or many people, all the fans for Silicon, they know you as Richard. And you were saying that you will be opening a film at Sundance, and that you want to show the world that you're not only Richard, that you can be an actor.
That's
that you can.
Whether I can or not is up to other people. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you get the opportunities to do that. But that's like,
So in a way, being in a show for so long could be detrimental or not? Not detrimental, but...
I don't think a show like this is detrimental. I mean, look, it's funny with tension and a little bit of pathos, and people seem to like it. So I don't think, if I'm very analytical about my career in the entertainment industry, I don't think that's hampering in any way. Yeah. But yeah, I think with anyone who plays a character, especially if it's their first kind of like major role kind of thing, you're always going to have to work to sort of see if you can do other things and prove that you can. And only time will tell if I can do that.
And now that you're famous, you feel really cool? Like, don't talk to me, I'm too cool, or what?
No.
Do you wear sunglasses during the day and you act?
Yeah, no. I wear a Gandalf mask. No.
No, but has it changed? Has it changed your life a little?
It's definitely changed. Yeah, it's definitely changed.
How so?
I don't feel changed, but it's it's a thing where sometimes you're going grocery shopping at Trader Joe's and someone wants to stop you and take a selfie with you, and you're like, oh, that never used to happen before.
Hey, Richard, let me take a selfie.
Yeah, it's something like that. But fortunately for me, it's all been positive. No one's coming up to me and tapping me on the shoulder and then like decking me, be like, "You got it wrong. You suck." No one's saying that. So I've enjoyed it, and as an actor and even a comedian, it's opened up other doors for other work. So it's been great.
So when you transform into Richard, do you do it in a rational way or from your heart, or is it all written?
I always spend 3 hours in my trailer just breathing.
Ooh, like Meryl Streep.
Yes,
you're like her.
Yes.
Like
I write poetry, but from the point
like
of view
John
of
Malkovich.
Richard. Yeah.
No, really. How do you do it? I mean, because you're not him.
Yeah. I think there's a piece of me in him, of course. But I don't know. I just switch it on. It's all pretend, It's all just acting.
And why do you think geeks are sexy now? Everybody wants to have sex with them. Are you like, oh my God, leave me alone? I can't do it anymore.
No. I think because they're successful. I mean, there's a market for it. I mean, it's not just by happenstance that like Marvel makes like 4 movies a year now, right? It's like it's all collectively realized that this is a huge demographic that is rabid for content and wants to be fed content. also on the other side of things, and in terms of that's the reception, that's the people who receive content, but like their creators, like in Silicon Valley, for example, it's cool because people make billion-dollar deals, right? I mean, I think in America that you like success, and that, you know, in a capitalistic world, money equals that.
Yeah, is it tough to be in an episodical show that I think it takes 12 months you work a year, right?
No. It's like...
no, 10 months.
No, it's like 4 or 5. I mean, that's the beauty of working on this show, which, you know, we do about 10 episodes, and on HBO, is we work, let's say half the year, and then the rest of the year is up to us. And that's why I'm allowed to do films and then go to Sundance. And
then you go to Sundance and to the beach and what else?
Oh, yeah, you know me. I'm a real beach bum. More like, UV, the sun.